Boom! We are live. Live. This isn't Memorex. We're live, we're live, we're live. Yes, Mr. Imagination, you were first, second, and third.
Hi, I'm Will with R&R Tire Express.
Good job.
Let me tell you why we are different from everyone else.
Turn off my volume. I need to, you know what? Hang on. I need to modify something. I got too low of a thing going on right now. Yeah. Bear with me. I'm doing a camera modification. Doing a camera modification. I'm getting some other stuff. There we go. We're getting there. What's up? Need to mute that. I don't need to hear myself. Glue Sniffer, what's up? How are you? Jeanette. Century TMC, what's up? Click 93. So we'll just let some folks chill out and come in, and I got some stuff I'm gonna show you, some stuff we're gonna talk about. But we'll let a few more hop in. What's up, Jared? Mama said pop you out's in the house. What's up, Robert? I guess I need to go like my own stream. That's right, I just did my thumbs up. Boom. Oh, good evening to you as well. You got me a awesome. Yeah, he's actually right up here. He's already in a case. Let me get him down here. He's already in a case right there. Boom. Protected. Yes. He is protected now. He's safe. No harm will come to that figure. Yeah, I already saw Jeanette. He was video chatting with me and Kent and rubbing it in. Yeah, I know. But little does he know, I've got 4 people in Florida right now that's going to hit every Walgreens that they can. It's healthy competition. It's fun, you know. Sometimes you got to rub things in a little bit, but hey, you know, I'll let him have his 2. You know, he's here now, so I guess I can already tell him about, you know, the 3 that I already got from Daytona Beach. Boom, boom, boom. What's up, Laura? Janet Jetta, what's up? But here's the thing. All right, so I was going to wait a little bit, but since he's here and he's rubbing it in, my bestie Jetta had to make the phone call, had to rub it in, had to just, you know, poke the bear, get out on YouTube, poke it even more. That's all right. Because, oh, let me show you what I got that he don't got. Right there. Boom. Right there. God exclusive from Europe. Got the EMP exclusive sticker on it. Right there. Yeah. I just did it. I did it. That was one of the things we was going to talk about tonight. But It's all good though. It's all good. Healthy competition is the greatest thing in the world. Healthy competition, especially amongst really good friends. You know, because I've done come to the conclusion that hey, I got one. I'm okay with it. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. I did see in my area a Cobra Commander in Walgreens today, and Matthias saw a Cobra Commander and a Gung Ho in a Walgreens today. So, you know. But here's the thing: when it comes to the ninjas, there's only one per case. So those are like the chase slash grail slash rare, whatever you want to call it, out of all the GI Joes. I think that's going to be worse than the Cobra Troopers, because like I said, there's only one out of 6. So if you can get them, man, that's just great. Nice, Matthew. Doing good. That's right. You can't go wrong with the fat. I got to give a big shout out to Darren. He's over in the UK, and he right time, right place. He was actually able to get one of these for me and Matthias. So yeah. It's took me. I mean, I was surprised. I mean, it was when I found out that he was, getting them. I was just like, wow. And then he's gonna send them to us. That was even better. So, but yeah, right there, boom. There it is. Right there. I would take him out of the box. Well, I still can. I don't know with the lights because he's all white. So I don't know. He might not show up good. $39.99 shipped. He can keep them. Don't be paying those prices. Don't be doing it. Right there, out of the box. And the crazy thing about it, he's not all white. Technically, the chest armor, the belt is white. His actual uniform is sort of a gray looking color, but it's really a cool looking pop. Now I got to take him upstairs and boil him and take him off the base. Or will I? Don't be jealous. It's just a toy. That's all it is. Just a toy. Just a toy. It's all it is. It's all they are. They're just pieces of plastic that in reality wouldn't be worth anything if it weren't for all of us. Blair, it dropped, but like I said, this thing sold. It like left quick when they dropped them. Since it's got a European sticker on it, I don't know if it was a separate thing for Europe. I truthfully don't know. Oh, you found that one? The Silver Centurion Iron Man? Nice. I found stickers of where things are gonna go. That's what I found. I found stickers. Oh, wait a minute, Jetta, you still here? There's something else I got you ain't got. Right there, boom, Walgreens clone. Not one, but 2. Frame it, screenshot it. Thank you, sir. It's all about, I'm serious though, we gotta have some fun. Spidey armor. I've got the Mark III, if that's the one you're talking about, and Scream, but I have not found the other one. No, I did not order anything from Mando Monday. No, I didn't. Ren, you didn't get these? You didn't get one of those? I figured you'd be all up. Well, it was. They were up for. They were actually. No, yeah, octopus. I've not seen that one yet, and that I need that one to go with those other two right there. Gung Ho looks pretty cool. I got a tech deck skateboard here because I actually made something. What'd I do with it? I was thinking about doing a how-to video on it. It's not really hard. What did I do with that silly thing? Oh, but I was going to show you my approach to making them. Everybody on the planet is getting these for diorama pieces. These tech decks with the barrels. There's a sign. I haven't seen the picnic table one yet, but a lot of people, they're taking tea lights and putting in them to light them up. Well, I take it a step further. Inside mine, now granted, the way I do it, you do have this, but there's 10 LEDs in mine. So you can see, even with all these lights on, it's legit. It's bright. So I'm thinking about doing a little how-to video on how to do this, on how I did this. If you guys want to see it, just let me know. Thumbs up it. But like I said, you do have this, but that is not that big of a deal. Because if you're working with anything with dioramas and stuff, this stuff can be hid very easily. But I think the way I do it, you'll get better overall results because of the amount. But think about it. There's 10 LEDs in this can. Now, I've got red LEDs in it, but you could also do white or blue or whatever. So I'll make a little how-to video on how to do that. It's really pretty simple. It's not hard. Chop that like button. But I have been playing with this silly skateboard, which these are great too. I mean, these work with all action figures. Turtles, Troopers, Legends, Spider-Man. Nice. That cable's a nice figure. It's a very nice figure. Good job. That's right. Judo chop it. No, I do not collect Masters of the Universe. No, I do not. Nope. Don't do it. I don't. They're cool looking. They're just not for me. Yep, craft sticks. Diorama building legitimately it's not hard. And I say that the hard part about it is you got to put the time in to do it. To me, that's the hard part. The building, getting the foam and cutting this and that's the easy part to me. The finishing work, if you want magnets and you're doing everything else, you know, that's the hard part. I ain't paying $50, Charlie. I ain't doing it. Nope. They ain't. To me, there's really not that much I think I want. I mean, if we want to talk about Hasbro, let's talk about Hasbro. How many people at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time was glued to YouTube getting ready for their video? And then how many people were like, what the heck just happened? Because it's all about, we want $1 million for a game. Eric, that's a good question, because honestly, that's what I thought the whole video was about, was to show what everything's being released. And it turned out to be, I can't even remember the game, but they need $1 million. I think by November to do this game. And I sit there, and so many people in the chat were like, WTF, WTH, boring. I mean, so much negativity was flowing through the chat screen. I was just like, wow. And I thought to myself, well, they're doing this first, because if they did the cool stuff first, then people would just leave. Makes sense. But then they did it, and the guy said, well, we've used our time, so we're gonna wrap things up. And then boom, that was it. That was the end of it. Done. That was like 30 minutes of my life I'll never get back. Never. I like the Joes. I like them. Danny Phantom. All right. Yeah. It's already at 640,000. Wow. I mean, hey, let me tell you something. When it comes to these board games and stuff, we don't need to mess with these folks. These folks, boy, they'll get you. They hardcore. They hardcore people. But no, I mean, I have to look at things, you know, speaking of, I'm going to squirrel real quick. So I did a video that's going to release in the next, you know, it's going to release this week. And the person that video's around, actually, I just saw in the chat. So I had Martha sent me something, and I did an unboxing video on it. And yeah, it's like right there. You got to watch that video. That's all I'm going to say. But anyway, so yeah, if I was going to order a whole bunch, I would have probably paid the $50 just to start a day early. I don't even know I don't even know what all they're doing. I truthfully don't. And I could sit there and think about other things I could spend that $50 on. And you know what? Come Friday, if there's something I want, if it ain't there, it just wasn't meant to be. FOMO don't bother me. You guys know that. It don't matter. FOMO ain't getting me. I'm legit when it comes to these exclusives and releases and things like that. No. Ain't doing it. Breen, you are a FOMO king. FOMO. Nice, Mario. Nice. Honestly, Dark Knight, I have not even worried one flipping bit about New York Comic Con Funko drops. There's one pop I want. It's a GameStop pop. That is the only one that I truly would like to pick up. It's the graffiti one. Other than that, I don't care. I truthfully don't. I am not going to lose no sleep over it. I ain't staying up late for it. I ain't going to dedicate no more extra time to it. I'm just not. Now, are they some cool pops? Yeah, there's some cool pops, but I really want that graffiti one. That one looks really cool. And again, the only reason I want it is because number one, it looks cool, but number two, I can take that bad boy out and put it up with some other graffiti. Boom. Do I skate? Probably about 40 years ago I did. I don't got skater knees no more. But no, like I said, everybody, you know, I've noticed there's been a lot of stuff on the old interwebs and Instaham and YouTube and people talking about the lottery and talking about, you know, I don't know. To me, it just turns into a whole bunch of negativity to where it's like, oh my God, I'm not gonna be able to get this pop because they made it so hard. Just a toy. Any sideshow hot toys you collect? I do collect hot toys. I think I've got about, I think like 30 upstairs. They're all troopers and stuff like that. My Mandalorian it's getting released early, so that one should be coming. I've got Cody, it should be coming. It's a possibility it might get released a little early. I've got my heavy Mandalorian, got 2 of the troopers, Captain Rex, they're all on the payment plans, you know. What do you mean, what do I collect? That's an asinine question. I collect a little bit of everything. I truly do. My point is, too many people just lose their flipping minds over this stuff. Literally lose their minds. Social media tickles me to death after releases. I mean, it's just flooded with just every possible worst experience ever. And you're still breathing. You know, you're still eating 3 squares a day, you know. I don't know. I'm thankful that I don't get that way. Like, legitimately, I know people, like straight up know people, that without a shadow of a doubt, whether it be HasCon or NYCC, it's just going to be negative. Everything is going to be negative. And I just can't roll that way. If I get negative about it, I'll set fire to all this stuff. If it gets to the point to where it's just negative and blah blah blah, I will take a match to all this stuff. What's up, Christina? Got your $95 Baroness? Let me tell you something. Let me move this here Gorilla Pod. I'll put it right here. Speaking of the Baroness, it'll probably not survive coming over here. But the Baroness, she deserves a proper ride, is what I'm saying. This is what the Baroness needs right here. The bike that comes with the Baroness? No. The Baroness is a biker girl, and she needs a bike. And if you guys know, I picked up an extra Punisher, and it was just because of the bike. And when I put her on it, I'm like, yup. No brainer right there. No brainer. She fits on it good. She looks good on it. What's up, Tony? Matthias is in the house. So I'm just saying, she's legit on this bad boy. I mean, legit. The Baroness is bad, right? I mean, you know, if the Baroness rolled through Sturgis, you think she's gonna roll through on that red bike? No, she's gonna roll through on a hog. That's what she's gonna roll through on. So yeah, that was the biggest reason that I wanted to get another bike. So I do have. I'm actually got an extra of this, a Punisher, and all of his little accessories, blah blah blah. So if anybody needs a Punisher minus the bike, DM me. It'll only cost you 10 red ninjas. 10 red ninjas, and you'll get one Punisher without a bike. But no, we can, like I said, I'll either sell it or trade it. You know, I don't know. My favorite figure for 2020. Okay, so honestly, and the only reason I'm saying this is because of the diversity of this figure. I'm not gonna say it's like number one, but it is one of my literally right up there top favorites. That one right there. And the reason why, number one, we get a cool bike. The figure itself is just chocked full of accessories. It's a nice pack. Now, I also think that this is one of my favorites for 2020. And if you're one of the 300 people that watch my video on this today, thank you. If you haven't watched it yet, I reviewed these. It's really nice. This is good. The box, I mean, it's a great figure, or set of figures. But yeah, I mean, you can't go wrong with some of the troopers that came out. I'm digging those. You know, mountain troopers and the shadow troopers. I mean, there's been a lot of good figures. The Mandalorian figures that came out, you know, there's a lot of good ones. So as far as like honest to God favorites, I personally really like that Punisher because of things you can do with this right here. Because this bike scale will work with just about any figure. You know, possibly they're Mr. Imagination. But a little known fact, if you didn't know it, this bike is the same as this bike. Both of these bikes are the same bike. The only difference is handlebars. This is not part of it, but it is literally the same motorcycle, the one that came with Cap. So, but yeah, that is one of my top ones. Let's see. Just gonna catch up a little bit here. What's my favorite Jedi? Honestly, I'm a dark side guy. I like troopers. I mean, I just do. Oh, Figs 5-6, man, I'm way ahead of you on that one. Way ahead of you on that one. That's why it's sitting out here. It's sitting out here. It's already gonna get done because just a little bit goes a long way. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna be doing some weathering on the bikes. Way ahead of you. Who's your favorite? You're my favorite Night Ren. You are. Cheers. Oh yeah, man, I'm all about weathering stuff. I love it. I love weathering stuff. Before I get into this over here, I picked this up the other day, and I actually saw this. My buddy Ryan posted a picture of it. I hadn't been to Hot Topic for like forever, and I honestly didn't even know this was there. But I went by after work and picked this bad boy up. That thing is just sick looking. I mean, sick looking. I mean, look at the detail on this thing. And I know, I love these zombie pops. And speaking of zombie box, subscription box this month, or yeah, it's shipping out on the 28th. So I imagine there's going to be 2 zombie pops in that bad boy. But yeah, this is really a cool looking pop. Got your murder machine. Yeah. Yeah, this is the Zombie Silver Surfer. I mean, I've got the other ones right there. And I've got a Mysterio right there. But and then the zombie things right there too. I really dig these zombie pops. The zombie pops they're a nice change. No bobblehead. Because he ain't got no room for no spring or nothing. He don't turn. He's a statue. But yeah, that's just a cool looking pop. I actually got the glow up there. There's the glow in the dark Mysterio up there. And the non-glow Mysterios over there. But yeah, I went into Hot Topic. Like I said, I haven't been in Hot Topic in a while. And of course, they're still only allowing, I think, 5 at a time, so I had to wait. I know Dark Knight, and again, I usually am pretty good about just tuning stuff off. I don't mind spoilers, but people do get things before other people, and I respect that. We can't do nothing about that. But it's pretty, especially on YouTube, it's easy to figure out because they'll have like a picture of the zombie box. So don't watch it, But I am excited to see what's going to come in it. But again, if for some strange reason it gets spoiled, it is what it is. What are you going to do? Yeah, see, that's the beauty. So here's why I have the advantage. So I usually do 10 to 12 hours a day working, commuting. And my job keeps me busy. So I don't have a lot of time for social media from about 6 in the morning till about, realistically, 4:30 in the afternoon. So I miss a bunch. I miss so much in our own group chats. I mean, and it is what it is. But the JOB is more important than the TOY. Like that, didn't you? So that keeps me busy. And so a lot of times I miss out on these spoilers and stuff. And that works to my advantage. I mean, it's just like, I know a lot of people was getting crazy over the Mandalorian. And again, we're not going to really talk about it because I want to respect people that want to be surprised about their season 2 previews. A lot of people get upset over stuff like that. I watched it, and I'll be perfectly honest with you, there ain't nothing about watching that thing is going to make me think anything about the season 2 because it's still going to be awesome. There's literally no spoilers in it. It just shows a whole bunch of cool stuff. But speaking of Mandalorian, got some new figures coming out, and there's been a lot of hate over those. And I do understand. I don't understand the theme they're going with, but I personally think the Death Troopers look good because they look like they're just black with mud on them, like weathered brown. But Mando, he's really brightly colored. The heavy Mando's really. Personally, I don't think they're bad. I don't think they're terrible. Um, I like the heavy Mandalorian and Cara Dune, but I also like the Death Troopers. The Death Trooper, that's pretty cool. Still hadn't quite figured out what the little squares are in each one of them. $25 a piece. They pricey. They're pricey. But that's okay. At the end of the day, if you like it, that's all that matters. My opinion or no one else's opinion on YouTube or Buttface or Instaham or anything like that shouldn't matter. If you like it, that's all that matters. Man M, what's up? Imperial credits? Okay. I hadn't really had a chance to really research it, so I don't know. It sort of reminds me of what was it? The mother boxes that was coming with the DC figures. Was it last year, the year before last? That's sort of what it reminds me of. Which I have those 3 mother boxes. Now, it would be cool if you could trade them. You know, if you could trade them, that'd be awesome. But anyway, but yeah, just, you know, get what you like. You know? I do have a couple of things I'm going to open up. Yeah. Bam. That's right. 3 3/4 figures. As you guys know, I'm not really big into 3 3/4, but that one is sick. That is a good looking figure. See you, Matthias. Got some great weathering on it, and it's got soft goods. Come on, Hasbro. If you can put soft goods on a 3 3/4, you can put them on a 6-inch figure. I don't know, Dark Knight. We're going to have to find out. I'm going to take Darth Maul. I hadn't decided on Obi-Wan. I might leave Obi-Wan on the card. I don't know yet. But Darth Maul, I don't really care about. But Darth Maul actually's got soft goods too. And that's probably one of the biggest things that I don't understand. And I think, as a consensus, there's 70 people in here. So I'm going to take a poll right now. 70 people. Hang on. I'm going to get a figure, and we're going to take an impromptu poll on a discussion. I'm going to use the new Cable figure, right? Right there. The new Cable figure. This thing is awesome. Charlie, your opinion don't matter. This doesn't look bad for rubber. It truly don't. But I'm telling you right now, this would look so much better if this was a soft good. I'm just saying. I mean, I know from a production point of view, this is easier. This is easier. But the plastic just limits you so much on what you can do with a figure. It truly does. The Batman, I mean, big cape, you can't really pose it. It just gets in the way. But if you can sit there and do this right here, I mean, I don't necessarily agree with wadding up in a ball, but I understand it. But I mean, this gives it motion. You can put like a little fan on it and you get motion out of it. You can modify some little wires. I mean, it's just, I mean, you can see it moving right there because I got a fan right over here. I mean, look right there. You get motion. And if you're doing toy photography, that is awesome to have. No, to me it don't, Ren. To me it don't. Every figure I got, every figure, you put soft goods on it, it's gonna make it better. Now again, it's my opinion. But if you can do this to 3 3/4, explain to me why you can't do it to 6 inch. Just asking. Because so many people are buying aftermarket soft goods for their figures. Someone in this chat, I'm not going to name no names, Night of Ren, actually put soft goods on one of his figures called a Mandalorian and posted it all over Instagram. So what you got to say about that, Team Plastic? You didn't think I was going to say anything about that, did you? That's right. Team Plastic put soft goods on his Mandalorian. And it looks so much better. So, Ren, you and your hashtag Team Plastic, that's sort of a contradiction in terms considering what you did. Now, also with this right here, that's a big old lightsaber. But I do like the fact this thing actually comes with quite a bit of accessories. He actually comes with his, and for 3 3/4, I mean, he comes with his hilts without the blades. Got the hilts with the blades that you can separate. Very cool. And he also comes with this very interesting hood attachment. Let's see here. All right, I get it. There he is with his hood. Ren, you're Team Plastic. It shouldn't matter. I'm sorry, I can't help it. That's funny. It is funny. But I will say this though, for a 3 3/4 figure, I don't know if it'll actually show up good, but I mean, it's got a good head sculpt on it. It's a good looking figure. Very good looking figure. So I'm actually really pleased with it. My biggest, like I said, my biggest thing is if you can do this with 3 3/4, you can do it more with 6 inch. Now I will tell you this: if you get this figure, that cape is in this pocket right here, and I'm seriously gonna have to either iron it or something, because it might actually flow out on its own. But yeah, it's seriously mangled up. Hey, I'm just saying, I personally prefer soft goods because I think soft goods just really make it. Now, here's a good example. I think this is actually a really good example. And I want y'all to be honest with me. Would you buy a hot toy if everything on it was plastic instead of it's soft goods? If a hot toy was made like this, plastic molded clothing, would you buy it? Because I personally think that's one of the biggest selling points to a hot toy is the fact that it's got great soft goods to it. I got no thoughts on it, Barry. Hey, I'm not saying this ain't for the people that don't collect them. I'm just saying if you collect them, I think that's one of the biggest selling points to a hot toy is the fact that it has awesome soft goods. Their craftsmanship is just amazing. I mean, they got great head sculpts. Don't get me wrong, but if it didn't have the clothing, Mezco's another good example. You know, the soft goods. Imagine Mezco's that had this type of clothing that it was just plastic. I mean, figs, yeah. I mean, that's a major thing. Putting all these, because I will say one thing about 3 3/4. It's very easy to lose things. Hulkbuster's a big old hunk of Hulkbuster is what that is. Well, yeah, troopers. I mean, come on. Yeah, they got armor, and my trooper hot toys has got armor. Yeah, I'm just saying it's an example. But I do have some that aren't troopers. No, I did not watch the WandaVision trailer. To be honest with you, I saw it, but I haven't watched it. Bullet 74, how you doing? I did get it. I don't know when I'm going to get it, but I bought it. Don't be hating, Charlie. Don't be hating on the plastic armor. I know one thing. My Cable. He's a skateboarder now. He's got his board. Hang on, Matt. Hang on. I can't wait to get it. I think it's going to be that's going to be my favorite pop of 2020. One of my favorite pops for sure. Because, number one, it's a Stormtrooper. I like Stormtroopers. Oh, bend your arm. Yeah, I'm going to be building some more Legos. There he is, right there. Cable's got his board. I might actually have to do a photo of Cable doing a kickflip, or a 900 or 720. There we go. Let's see here. Skater boy. He's not. Oh, it's almost. Boom. Cable's on his board. Wonder if I can. Oh. You know, the Death Star looks cool. I got no use for it. I truly don't. It looks cool, but I got no use for it. You guys have been watching me for any length of time know there has to be a rhyme and reason for the stuff that I do, the stuff that I make, the stuff that I photograph. It's rhyme or reason. You know, it's like that's the reason why I'll take this skateboard and I'll put it in a trooper's hands, a stormtrooper's hand, because it's something different. You know, it's all about just creating something and, you know, putting bareness on the Punisher bike. I mean, I can't get into that stereotypical lane. You know, I can't do it. Bullet, I'm glad you're watching, brother. Appreciate it. Huh? I don't know what you're talking about, Mr. Imagination. I have no idea what you're talking about. Fonzie on a bike? Did they ever make a Fonzie action figure? I will tell you a line that I wish they would have made for action figures. And the only reason I'm saying, because they made them for Prometheus and they did them for Aliens. I wish they would have made some figures from the movie The Martian. Because those suits that they had on in The Martian, I think would look really good in a 6-inch action figure. I really wish they would have done that. Or they did, and I just don't know about it. One of the two. They are, okay. Back in the 70s. And I've also been seeing a lot. If anybody here in the chat has it, let me know. But I've been seeing, I actually saw a picture of it first time today of the Sarah Connor 2-pack. Many of y'all got it? SpongeBob on a Punisher bike. That would be sick. That really would be. I'm trying to think. I love doing things with stormtroopers, especially that are just out of the realm of what they should be doing. Jerry, I mean, what do you think about it? Jerry, if you follow me on Instagram, let me see the inside of the box. I hadn't had a chance to really look at it. The new Batman bike is sick. Is this something different other than the Bat Raptor, the 3-wheel thing? Because I don't know if I've seen that one yet. See, I think that Old Man Logan, that come in that 2-pack, would look good on the Punisher bike. You saw it at Hickson today? That's way out that way for me. Yeah, Dark Knight. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, that's the beauty of toy collecting. I mean, we get to do the things we want to do with it that other people don't, and we don't really have to explain it. I think a lot of people feel like they need to explain it, but you don't. You truthfully don't. You know, we collect things because of either like that G.I. Joe. That's a very monumental childhood piece. Mark actually sent me a link to a G.I. Joe Facebook group page that I joined up into. Thanks, Jeanette. So it's seriously, whether it be Funko Pops, Mezco, Hot Toys, Legends, DC, it don't matter. You know, just have fun with what you're doing. Because if you're not having fun with it, why are you doing it? Honestly, Bullet, yeah, in a way, but in another way, I'll be working, so I don't know exactly what I'll be able to do. Pink Cadillac. Uh-oh. I'm getting notifications. Jeanette's sending me links. I love it when you guys send me links of this stuff. I love it. I get so many messages a day. Hey, have you seen this or have you seen that? Hey, look what I did. And I'm also getting a lot of people sending me photos of their toy photography, and I'm really digging that. So if you guys are doing it, yeah, feel free. You can DM me all the time. I've got probably about 12 that are religiously sending me photos. And I'm, I'll give suggestions if you want them, but to be honest with you, I just enjoy seeing what they're coming up with. Mr. Imagination's sending me photos right now. So I love it because how I see someone take something and create something out of it or do it a certain way, a lot of it just blows my mind. Because I'm like, that is such a good idea. Such a good idea. So, Jerry, dude, if you got an iPhone or a best camera you got's the one in your pocket or the one you got with you. Mr. Imagination, I saw the notification. Thank you, sir. I am really considering that Bat Raptor, that 3-wheel thingy. It does need some work, but all right, Jerry. Hey, don't let gear. Do not let gear. My buddy Toy Bills, everything he does is with his iPhone, and he does some of the best work I've ever seen. It's all with his iPhone. Don't let gear be an excuse. Gear does not make you a photographer. Jerry V82 message. Yes. Gear does not make you a photographer. Does not. There used to be a thing come on, and I used to watch it religiously, and it was professional photographer and a cheap camera. And they were taking well-known professional photographers. I mean, I'm talking about guys that go out and they got tens of thousands of dollars worth of gear. And one of the greatest ones I ever saw, they gave them like a 4-year-old's camera. Literally, it shot 3 megapixels, I think. There was no adjustments on it. Had like 5 built-in filters. That was it. And he created some really cool stuff with that $10 camera. Had like, all joking aside, the screen on it was like this. I mean, the little viewfinder screen was literally like maybe an inch by inch square. It was crazy. Boom. Will do, Jerry. All right, insane. All right, insane. All right, I'm gonna give you guys another thing. Like, and this is me. This is just me. This has nothing to do with anybody else. This is all me. When you guys see me post a photo on Instagram or my Facebook page, if you don't follow me on my Facebook page, Greg Cook Photography on Facebook. I strongly say 90% of it is camera and 10% of it is Photoshop. I don't spend no more than 2 minutes at the most in Photoshop for most of my toy. I don't add a lot of effects or things like that. I don't do digital illustrations. There's some really good people that do it, and I got mad respect for them that can do it. I just like the photo to be what the photo was. Anthony, what's up? But don't let gear, don't let software, don't let any of that dictate you being a good photographer. I learned that a long time ago from a very good photographer, and because you talk about FOMO, photographers have FOMO worse than toy collectors. Oh my God, we call it like lens envy and camera envy, but it's still FOMO. And I used to think when I first started shooting with my Rebel that I had to have a full frame camera. I had to have a $7,000 body and a $20,000 lens to be a good photographer. And man, I learned quick. For lack of a better term, if you suck with a phone or say a $300 camera, you're gonna suck with a $10,000 camera until you learn the nuances of photography. The rules of the rules of third and aperture and f-stop and ISOs, and learn how all this stuff works. the gear is not going to make you good at all. It's really not. But I had a really good mentor photographer, and he taught me a lot. And I was bad about, man, I need that lens, or I need this lens, or I need that body. And he let me shoot with his stuff. And I remember I was at a soccer game, and he had a 1200 millimeter lens. I'm sorry, 800 millimeter lens on it. And he was shooting at the time, it was probably a $6,000 body. That lens itself was freaking stupid expensive. And here I am with my little podunk Rebel, digital camera with a kit lens. And he handed it to me. He said, here, shoot some photos. The next week I met with him, and I was looking at my photos, and I was like, well, these suck. He's like, yeah, they do. They suck bad. And he was hard on me. He said, this is some of the worst photos I've ever seen in my life. And I was like, wow. But he proved a point to me right then and there. He said, dude, you were shooting with the best gear on the market at the time, and you still sucked. Yep. So don't let it get to you. Don't let things like that dictate. If you got an iPhone, use your iPhone. Watch, not necessarily, understand the creative processes, how to look at something with angles, up, down, left, right. I mean, technically what I'm doing right now is in violation of the rule of thirds. I mean, now I'm not. I mean, but, that's why you see, like, and I'm really bad about these straight on shots with my YouTube videos. I'm very bad at it. But technically, having a camera at an angle where you see angles is so much better. But I don't have a lot of angles to work with. I did see Captain Pops did a camp. I didn't get to see, I caught snippets of it. I caught like the last 3 minutes of his video he did, or his stream he did today. But yeah, that's another thing, man. People are going crazy over this new Xbox things, and I didn't even know anything about a new Xbox till this morning. So, Gary, it's all right, man. Yeah, I've got an Xbox upstairs. I haven't turned it on in probably 5 years, 6 years, 10 years. I don't game anymore either. Wow. Let me tell you something. That 3-hour Lego build I did, that kicked me in the boo-ha-ha. But let me show you guys. I'm gonna switch gears again because I haven't posted a picture of this yet on Instagram. I'm going to do it tonight, but I've been working on a new mask, and I've got a really interesting story about this. But here's the latest mask that I'm working on right here. I'm doing copper. I know, purple or green, but I saw this Plaid FX copper and this gunmetal gray, and I just immediately went, because I knew I was going to be putting these cast resin pieces on it, and that's what these are. These are actually cast resin pieces that I used a silicone mold and cast it. And I just thought the copper would look really good. But I just got through putting the first coat of this gunmetal gray on there. I might be good with just the one coat. I don't know for sure yet. But this is the latest creation. And last night, I was upstairs, and I know most people that's going to be in here aren't going to know anything about what I'm getting ready to say. But there was someone commented on my mask. They liked it, and they commented nice use of these molded pieces. And the person that commented on it, he has a YouTube channel. He's on Instagram. He's very, very well known, especially in the cosplay community. He's a professional at this, and I'm telling you, and I took a screenshot of the post. I've got it saved on my phone. He is the actual creator of these molds that are currently you can buy these at Michael's and stuff now. He's got his own line of foam, blah blah blah. But the gentleman's name is Evil Ted, and you can go look him up on YouTube. He doesn't know anything about what I'm talking about right now, Instagram, but he literally is one of the people that is literally in my top 5. Yeah, it's Evil Ted. He is literally in my top 5 of people that I truly admire when it comes to creating foam stuff. And for him to, and I didn't even tag him or anything in the post or anything, and for him to like what I did, right? And to leave a comment talking about how good I did using the pieces, that literally, I was giddy. I was giddy like a schoolgirl. And if you go through my posts on the mask, I think it was the post of the first coat of this, you can see it in the comments. But for him to like it and to tell me that I did a good job using the pieces, that, I mean, to me, that is, it just makes it worthwhile that what I've been doing. And I've had people tell me, why are you making so many of these? Why are you doing this? Blah, blah, blah. I've had a lot of people ask me these questions. Number one, it's relaxing. Number one. Yes, I do toy hunts. Yes, I do toy hunting videos. Yes, I do toy photography. But with everything going on in the world today, this helps me decompress big time, more than anything. And it's just, yeah, Punish Props is another, he's like another one in my, I actually got off his books. But yeah, Punish Props, Evil Ted, Much Props. You know, there's a girl out, I can't ever pronounce her name. I think she's Russian, but she's really good too. SKS, another one. But to get some kind of acknowledgement that from a professional that what I'm doing looks good is just absolutely amazing to me and has energized me even more. Thank you, Jeanette. I'm trying. I mean, it's, but these things are so much fun to make, you know? But I've actually had several people ask me about buying them, stuff like that. I am contemplating on, creating some kind of an Etsy store or something. And because I'm starting to get quite a few of them. I mean, I've got 3 right there. So I don't know yet, but, yeah, Jerry, you are. But that makes me feel good as well that you guys are actually reaching out to me and saying, hey, I would really like for, to get one of those. The inspiration is called COVID. Jared, that's the inspiration. I mean, to be honest, making the mask, that's been the biggest reason for the mask here lately. Like for the helmets, it's helmets, which I love helmets. But yeah, that made my day to get Oh, the style Minpo mask. I'm a huge Japanese nut. I love Japanese culture. Minpo masks were used by the samurai. You know, if you watch Last Samurai, Tom Cruise, you'll see a lot of them. But Samurai's been using Minpo masks for thousands of years. So, um, you can. Okay. Hey, that's a possibility. I'm not gonna lie. But another thing too, these cover beards really good. Look, look, and they don't mess the beard up. Good to see you too. So, but yeah, that's sort of the big news that I got last night. Yeah, it's crazy. The next thing I'm trying to get my skills back. I did have some skills way back in the day. I'm slowly getting back in the game, airbrushing. So this little bad boy stays right here all the time. Just grab it. I'm still learning. It's been a while. I'm seriously thinking about it. I will tell you this. I mean, just to this point right here, I've got not even material wise paint, not even counting that. I've probably to this point right here, I've got easily 10 hours, easily into this. And that's counting casting the resin pieces and stuff. But yeah, this copper's really turned out good. But I am planning on cutting out some more this week, and I am going to be doing a green one and a purple one because I do like those colors as well. But yeah, that's sort of my big news for tonight. Is Evil Ted liked my stuff, which is awesome. Oh man, Bane. Yeah, I've actually thought about trying to do a Bane mask. It's like, oh yeah. I actually have one of these I have on my desk at work, and it's so funny when I leave work and I wear it out. It's so funny watching people's expressions. Before we go, I will tell you, and that's why I've got this on tonight because I've actually been working. One of the things that I'm changing up with my mask, and I will show you one. Let me get it off my boom arm is actually turned into a mask hanger. So typically this is what I've been doing with the bands. This is actually one of my favorites here as well. This works out great, but I'm changing things up. And I'm going to this style. So it's going to be more adjustable. So, got something on your nose now, do I? Do I? Hang on a minute. Oh, it's probably just a mark. But I'm actually going to go to this style strapping system. This is my test piece, as you can see. But this will allow for some adjustments. So you can actually make it smaller, or what I'm going to do is I'm going to fit it for me, but you'll be able to tighten it up and be able to do it a little bit better. So that's going to be the style that's going to be on this one. So, but guys, I think we're going to wrap it up for the night. I want to head upstairs and chill out for a little bit. Actually, I was talking to my boss today, and because I got my wireless mic here, but we were actually talking about the fact that the way I make these things, you could actually put Bluetooth in them and up here. But guys, that's it. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me tonight. It's been fun. I think we got a lot accomplished. Saw some cool pops, saw some cool figures. We just talked about all kinds of stuff. Dark Knight, thank you so much. Tomorrow's video, it's already up and it's going to be posted tomorrow. Got another little toy hunt video for you guys. People's been asking me about why I don't go to Walgreens. Well, tomorrow's video is Walgreens, I do believe. Yeah, I do believe. Not for sure. I've got 2 hunt videos dropping this week, but I think tomorrow's is the Walgreens ones. But then I've got an unboxing video. Then I'm gonna do another hunt this week. So yeah. Then I'm gonna talk to Matthias and see if me and him can get. I don't know if we'll be able to get together this weekend. Is this supposed to rain like crazy? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I don't know. My idea of doing things outside ain't gonna happen, but we'll have to see how the weather goes. But hope y'all have a great rest of the evening. Hope y'all have a great rest of the week. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do. And I'm talking to you. And if you haven't got notifications on, please turn those on as well. And always remember, toys and everything else that goes with them refresh your soul. And I'll see you guys later. Now I get to reach up and hit the X button, right? Oh, reach it, get it, there it is. Bye, y'all.